It's great when it doesn't suck. Enemy ship engaging us, sir. It's a TARP. The enemy was waiting for you. As we jumped into a new sector. Oh, wow. Almost looks like it doesn't matter. So they have a plasma nuke. So this is one of these examples where we could just fight defensive on this one, and that way we don't have to get through 12 squadrons. We just put our frigates out, I think. Alright, Adam Sims, thanks for dropping by. Oh, they can't be killed by cannon fire? Why is that? Oh, really? Like immune completely? Last hull bar is immune to battleship weapon. Oh, that's interesting. But you could do the first one and then send your offensives up. So the issue with this is right now is we have to wait out their squadrons anyway. So if that's the case, there's no point putting this up early. No, we're not swapping the nuke for hull because we can't destroy that with the hull. So we're leaving the nuke out, and there's no point destroying this one with the hull yet. We may as well have all our defensive, like our squadron defenses, available. And if his nuke is going to be ready, I almost don't want to put my ships out. 20 damage. They got 50. No, let's put them out. That's fine. Kind of. But they'll still have a nuke, so we'll probably hull the hull down. We'll swap to hull and get rid of the first one and avoid a stun, and that way our ships are only going up against one. Did he just nuke? Probably shouldn't have. I probably should have let him stay out. Yeah, I should have let him stay out. That's fine. I was kind of hoping to avoid that. Why is that? Never mind. We should beat that. Gotta watch out then, nukes coming back. Oh, it doesn't matter that. Boom. sit on it. I do feel a little bad doing that, but only a little bad. I guess we'll send these guys up soon. May as well send them up now. Not now. Rude, dude. Rude. Speed 6 versus 7. Actually, no. Fire? I didn't use that at all in the fight, but that's okay. I can get this to put a fire in their room before we just before we destroy the hull. Wow, push me all the way over there. Interesting. Yeah, you're on fire. Hey, we got a fighter Mark II prototype. 2 fuel. Nice. Okay, that's good. That worked out really well for us. I'd like to find better ossifers. Incoming message. An Imperial ship. We don't get many of these these ways these days at the clinic. What can I do for you, Admiral? Ask more about the clinic. Before the shutdown, we were a hospital. We treated patients with all kinds of mental problems. Omni-inferiority complexes being one of our bread and butter. Omni-envy. A serious problem for citizens of the Empire. Yeah, we need commander DNAs. But that was then. Now the clinic is little more than a refuge for few of us human doctors and our families. It's not much, but we call it home. Admiral, if I might, this could be a good chance to help the officers and crew with some of their problems. Problems? So some of the crew are starting to worry that their emotionally linked memories are never going to come back. Working with a shrink, a psychiatrist, I mean, could do some good. Alright. Also, there's one where if you don't use the services, someone of your officers get injured. Depressed over the... Oh, this is right. This is good. She's got a good response. More like fatigue from trying to restore the Emperor's sectors to their former state. I see. That would wear a person down. Well, we'd be happy to do what we can, Admiral. It'd be like the old days again. Pay her a small amount to heal an officer. We don't have anyone that's injured, so... Very well, send over your crew when ready. Oh, just to let you know, we have a plasma nuke aimed at your battleship. Try anything funny and we'll make you bleed. Tough lady. I like that. Well, I've done all that I can, Admiral, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm disturbed by these sessions. Disturbed? Your crew members are almost entirely incapable of recalling their most important personal memories. We are clones. But more troubling than their memory loss are their delusions. They claim to recall dying. They claim to recall dying over and over again. Which is even weirder because we haven't failed the mission once. So there's been no deaths. Do you have any explanations for this? Anything that might shed light on this peculiar situation? Lack of foresight for people that are playing the first time and haven't died yet? I wish I could tell you more, Doctor. I do. But unfortunately, I get it. Classified information. Well, just thought I would ask. Good luck on your travels, Admiral. I have a feeling you're going to need it. But the commandos don't get brought back. The commandos are people we get from... Although we do have some starting commandos. Think of the other players? No. Single player game. There's no other players. You will bring back virtually nothing, and you will lose 0 commandos, but I have 29 of them to dispose of. Bring me back the highest percentage, please. Come on, bring back good stuff. Fuel and scrap. Fuel is okay. Oh, Sophia. Mincio. Will be missed. Oh, we got another cannon. Oh, Kaharu, Lasidi. No, it's not really an oversight. A little bit pedantic, maybe. Okay, so we have 2 cannons? No, the cannon was the one we didn't get. Okay. 25 damage, 26 seconds, weird pattern. 20 damage, same time, much better pattern. I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, good amount of scrap there. So we want to get plates at some stage. There's no point getting an extra weapon support system because I've already don't have an officer to go in there. Extra squadron dock? Maybe. Heat capacitor? It's actually very relevant because we don't want to be losing heat. Like getting shut down. Probably not yet, though. Heat banks does sound really good. I'd probably want to get up to 150 scrap, though, first, and have that as a bank, because 150 buys a 3-point officer. Beacon, sir. Looks inactive. And scrapped, too. Looks like we're a little late to the party on this one, sir. Fair enough. Alright, so we're going to Beta Nuria. mercenaries, and army. Can I not use? You can use both in a fight, but only one at a time. So you use whichever one's best. But in terms of the reason I swapped one of them is because one did damage to drones, or one did a damage to squadrons, and one was doing damage to the enemy battleship. So you could swap between if you've got a weapon that's doing just squadron damage, you could swap for another weapon that does just squadron damage, but one of those is likely to be better than the other one, so you may as well just keep that one on. Yeah, and there's a cooldown, so you'd have to swap directly after using one. Old message from the Kosh Beacon. Kosh Tech, when you need to be 120% sure you've killed your enemies dead. FTL can't swap guns. No, you can't swap the guns from inventory. But if you've only got enough, we don't have power here. But in FTL, if you've got 4 slots for weapons, you can put 4 weapons there, even if you can't power them, and you can change what weapons you power during the fight. Is the cooldown shorter than the weapon recharge rate? Yeah, swapping a weapon only takes a couple of seconds. But if you've got a better weapon for a certain situation, then you probably could. But in this case, the 2 weapons do almost identical things. One is just a little bit stronger but has a worse spread. The other one, which is a little bit weaker, has a better spread. So unless we were plus I can sell them. So that's where we can hold on to them for as long as we don't go to a store or don't need the scrap. But as soon as I'm in a position where I'm like, oh, I need some extra scrap, I'm going to sell the one that I'm only likely to use 1 in 20 fights compared to the other one, which I'm happy to use all the time. Like the one that I have in storage, I'd be happy to use if I didn't have one of these, but I think this one's just generally better. Yeah, I think it's like 2 seconds, Timnos. You can swap any of the weapons you want. In this situation, I'm not getting rid of the other 3 weapons because they're phenomenal. But the nuke and the cannon do pretty much the same thing, just slightly different. An Imperial ship. I was wondering if one of you might show up. I'll have something that'll interest you. What do you got? And what would that be? Oh, just a Kosh transponder? Why would I be interested in that? Yeah, as soon as you swap them, they're uncharged. So you'd have to be swapping after shooting one of them. Because Kosh transponder will provide a certain invisibility in the presence of other Kosh battleships. Useful if a certain Kosh battleship around here was carrying a small mountain of scrap, which I know to be the case. You'll need a good spy to access the Kosh ship and boost the scrap, otherwise it's going to be impossible. Oh, and you'll have to cut me in, of course. Say 20%? No, 25%. Oh, cool, we can do this. We couldn't do it last time because we didn't have the right officer. There could be reasons that you want to swap out weapons during, like, literally during a fight. And it would be something along the lines of, like, your enemies showing fighters, and so you've got weapons that are really good for fighters, and you take them out. And then when they go to redeploy, they're showing drones, and you're like, man, these weapons are crap against drones. Probably the other way around. No, that's fine. Yeah, so in that case, I'd want to put the cannon out first, and then I'd swap to the nuke, because the nuke's more likely to hit the drones, and they're generally weaker anyway. But because I've got the freezers, which are great against the fighters and the drones, I'd prefer to keep the nuke because it's also good against the drones and it's good against the fighters as well. Just not as strong against the fighters. But I've got the freezers which help me mop them up. You'd be a fool not to. Sending over the transponder. Don't worry, I'm sending the instruction manual too. And the battleship coordinates now. Good luck, Admiral. So do we just get an ambush in a fight? Transponder's hooked up and ready to go, sir. I've got the coordinates of the Kosh battleship on my way now. Oh, he's sneaking in to get it. So the mission went off without a hitch. The Kosh transponder allowed us to get close enough so I could sneak in and grab the scrap. She wasn't kidding. It's a small fortune indeed. Nice work, Admiral. Now where's my share? Whoa, that's nice. I've got an anti-battleship gun, but that wasn't what we were talking about swapping. We were comparing the nuke for the cannon. But I've got a hull breaker that I would swap out. Abandoned auto factory, planetary defense turret wreckage, mutated flying creatures. Okay. They are very bad return numbers. That's a really awful. We're not taking that one. 92 and 100% of resources and losing. This is why y'all love having lots of commandos. Lose those commandos, Jody. You lose as many as you like, buddy. Bring back my loot. That's going to pay for 3 of those little outlines already. Oh. This guy's a beast. Oh, the auto factory. Get the artifact. 63 scrap. Yeah, animation's good. I like it. Sarah, Farida. Say a prayer. Oh, Adaya. Bobo. It is. Plasma nuke Mark 1. So we got a second nuke. I don't think I want to have 2 of them. That's a lot of scrap. That's going to be upgrades. No, I think having the execution is better. Just nice to have that big one to ping a like a random spawn. Church beacon, sir. Ping up pre-shutdown message on repeat, sir. Do you feel a lack of spirituality in your life? A lack of purpose? Located in Sector 3 of the Anima Cluster, the Omni Mega Church is the answer you've been looking for. Welcome the machines into your heart, and we promise your life will be a fulfilling one. As long as you give us your credit card details and the 3-digit number on the back. Grinding commandos into scrap. Oh, we have DNA! Get in here, soldier. Oh, we've got another 3 Digio. Alright, but we're gonna, instead of the 3, that's a lot of soldiers though. So what have we got? We'd have very little scientist stuff. Add 1 absorb shield every 15 seconds to the first unshielded system in this order. Okay. We're definitely getting Karamoon, so we can unlock Karamoon. New officer DNA unlocked, Karamoon. Whoa, like a girl in uniform. Shield officer's very good. Can you get 2 hull officers? Like, we're definitely getting the shield system one, but that gives us a lot of soldiers. And I don't really want to jump Jody. Oh, you can on this ship? Cool. Squadron speed's not as important. But man, no science, still no scientist, so it's not like I can take someone else. Alright, let's just take Beatrice. Yeah, that's true. So what's the... So this is 33 seconds for 25, whereas our plasma nuke is 33 seconds for 20. So this is where I might spend some scrap to upgrade the plasma nuke. Or get another Sub-Zero. Wow, look at that. Like, that's... See, this is where 13 seconds is kind of worth it, because you can hit 2 enemy ships. Will it hit ally ships? Okay, either way, we're selling 1 plasma nuke. And I'm selling cannon. Hey, egg fried cheese. How you doing? It does hit friend and foe? Yeah, most of them do. It's a shame. That's pretty good though, right? This is very cool, yeah. Fuel-wise though, I think I will. Yeah, let's get the fuel. I want to upgrade the nuke. I don't think I will take the Sub-Zero. I'll sit with my 2 single digis. And we do have another... Commandos, 1, 2. Yeah, it's like FTL, but with different combat. And a little bit more detail on this sort of stuff. Less replayable? I don't know. I don't think... that's what I thought at first. Definitely far fewer ship options. Although your options come in the terms of these ones. So I think the number of options actually balances out. You get less ships, but you're choosing your starting officers. So there's probably a lot more options. As terms of replayability, I think that really comes down to the individual. And obviously I'm playing fairly slow. I'm new and I'm reading all the story stuff. But I think if you once you get used to the story stuff, you'd probably get through in similar time as FTL. Oh, you can't name people though. That's one of the things that would have been really cool. I don't think we're good here. I don't think I'm going to upgrade that. Put that nuke in. That's the 1, the 2, the thing, the plasma. So upgrade, we're looking for a hull. Two officer hull support docks. Let's put in absorb shield. Okay, we could put her in there eventually. What's this one got? Oh, you've got nothing in there. You were just there to put out fires. Alright, extra DPS is nice. Hey, this is looking good. And I'm going to take this heat capacitor now.